Hey guys, welcome to another video here at MotoSiko. It's me again, Tony, and today we're going to work on our, well, not ours, but our friend's Kawasaki ZX-6R. You might be thinking, ang dami niya nang ginawa dyan sa motor na yun, ano pa bang gagawin niya dyan? Well, may dumating na package dito sa atin today. The owner actually dropped it off, and ang iniwan niya sa atin is an Arrow exhaust. So today, we'll be installing this Arrow exhaust sa ZX-6R niya. So without further ado, let's install the pipe. So ayan guys. So andito siya. Here is our, well, yun sa friend natin yung Arrow exhaust niya. He ordered this all the way from the United States of America. Tapos dumating lang to, kailan lang? I think a few days ago. Sobrang excited siya na nakuha niya, dinala niya dito sa atin. So I don't actually know what this looks like, pero from the looks of it, oh, ganda. Ito siya. Would you look at that though? Arrow. And it even comes with DB killer, so may option siya kung gusto niyang tahimik, na may tunog, or sumisigaw. So this is the Endpipe. May kasama to. I think yung kasama niya is the Midpipe or yung Midpipe niya. So this is a bolt-on kit as per the owner. So wala daw dapat tayong gagawin dito na modifications. Yan. So this sticks onto where the catalytic used to be. Ito yung nakakabit doon. Tapos yung dulo ng tambutso is nakakabit na siya ng aso na ganyan. Before we install this pipe, the first thing that we need to do is we have to remove the stock pipe. So let's go! So in sa video natin, when we remove the old SC pipe and we put in this stock pipe, I didn't actually show you what you need to do to remove the old pipe and put the new one in. Pero it's the stock one, to remove it, it's very simple. You just need a 10mm na open wrench. I'm using a back wrench, and a 14mm na combination wrench to be able to remove the bolt that's holding the end pipe to the hanger. Tapos just get your Allen key set, because we'll have to remove some of the trim dito, the panels, to gain access to the bolts that are clamping the whole exhaust together. So it's very simple. You just get your 10mm wrench and your 14mm, and you just loosen the bolt here at the back. Now, once we've removed the nut from the back, we're not going to remove the bolt all the way first. We have to loosen a 10mm, the clamp that holds the end pipe to the catalytic converter. And to gain access to that, it's obstructed by this panel right here. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your Allen key, and we're going to remove the Allens that are holding the bracket to the end pipe. Not the bracket pala, sorry, the panel, the trim. Removing the trim, you're removing the Allen bolts that hold the trim to the end pipe. So here at the bottom, you can see it, there's a 10mm bolt that's holding the clamp of the end pipe. So we're gonna get our 10mm wrench again, and we're going to loosen the clamp. So now that we've loosened the clamp at the bottom, we can now remove the bolt holding the end cap, the end pipe, sorry. And we can simply pull the pipe out. Now, the next thing that we need to remove is the catalytic converter. Now, it's only actually held on by one clamp and I think one bolt. But before we get to that, we have to remove again this trim that's covering the catalytic converter. So again, just get your Allen and loosen three bolts. So there's one here at the top, then two at the bottom. To gain better access, we'll just remove this one Allen bolt holding one of the fairings in place. Now here, as you can see, there's another clamp holding on the catalytic converter. So what we're going to do is we're just going to loosen that up and hopefully the entire catalytic should just slide out. So the clamp here at the catalytic converter is in a very tight spot. We can't use our back wrench, so we'd have to resort back to the open wrench to gain access to be able to remove this bolt that holds the clamp. Now that we've loosened the clamp, there's just one Allen bolt here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's right here. This one is the last thing that's holding the catalytic converter in place. So again, just get your Allen key set. It's a good thing we have a lot of different. We got the Allen key set that has many different sizes because this ZX-6R has a lot of different size Allen bolts. There's the bolt, and you just slide the catalytic. It's a bit fiddly, but if you wiggle it enough, you will be able to remove it like that. So we got our end pipe and we got our catalytic out of the way. So for our mid pipe, it consists of the mid pipe tube and some clamps. Now these clamps, will be using these in order to secure the end pipe to this part of the mid pipe. So it's a very straightforward installation. We just have to stick this in, put the bolt on, then we can install the end pipe. So what we need to do is we'll just stick the mid pipe to its place, and then the kit comes with some bolts and washers that hold the mid pipe in place. So we have a bolt and a washer goes through here, and we have another washer and a nut at the back to hold everything together. So to tighten the bolt that holds the mid pipe in place, you just need a 17mm wrench and a Allen. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to tighten the bolt a little, but we're not going to tighten it all the way, since we'll leave everything loose for now, then tighten everything once we've installed everything back in place. So we'll just tighten this a few turns just to get the nut started. And when we're happy with that, okay, we'll leave it a little bit so it is still loose. So now that we've installed our mid-pipe, the last thing to do is we are going to install our end pipe, which is this one. Napakagandang end pipe to. Now, it comes with a clamp, and this clamp is actually here to lock it in place. And Arrow gave us some lubricating metal. It's called Metaflux. Not really sure what this is, but I think we'll put some on our pipe when we install it. I think this is some sort of exhaust sealer, so we'll smear that on the edge. Now, let's install the clamp. Slide it here first. We'll install the end pipe carefully. Then, we're going to put the bolt. It holds everything in place. The washer and the nut. Well, that's still loose. Let's install the clamp. This is sealed as nicely as it can, as properly as it can. Okay. Now get the rag and the excess Metaflux. We want to wipe away. Now, all that's left to do is to tighten the remaining bolts. So yan guys, nakabit na ang ating Arrow na exhaust from mid-pipe all the way dito sa dulo. So for now, nakakabit pa yung DB killer niya para hindi sobrang ingay, pero as always, kailangan i-sound check natin siya. ganda ng tunog. Ma-shouty siya, pero hindi siya yung shouty na sobrang sakit sa tenga, di ba? So, I think ito ma-enjoy na may-ari ito kasi I don't think we have to remove the DB killer kasi pag tinanggal natin yan, I think it will be obnoxiously loud para lang siya yung ulit yung SC. So itong araw na exhaust na to, napakaganda. And it's a very straightforward installation. Wala na tayong babaguhin na anything. Everything just slides off, then slides back into place. So hopefully, I think we're already done with everything that we have to put here. Naka-integrated taillight tayo, tail tidy, and now naka-arrow exhaust na tayo. So this bike is officially done dito sa atin sa MotoSiko. I think in a couple of days, kukunin na to na may-ari na to and he will enjoy this for as long as he keeps the bike, di ba? So who knows, baka bumalik din to sa atin, baka makita ulit natin tong bike na to. Pag nag-ride tayo, definitely malalabas din yan sa vlogs natin. So hope you guys learned something. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, do consider subscribing. Thank you very much to everyone who supported the channel. Hopefully, sabay-sabay natin kaya palakihin to si MotoSiko. So as always, stay safe and ride safe.